Light goes on. And they're ready. Race 7. Nothing in it for favouritism. They're off now. They're racing, but Senorita Dorotea had no pace. She's last as the field got going. First to jump away is City Regal, and also the Lady of Vamp was into stride quickly. They're both being taken on by Tad Weir coming across, pushing up Classic Magnus inside of Honeydew. Sir Mambo sitting outside of it. Then Magnificent Andy, Sabino and Hammermill, and whipping them all in Senorita Dorotea. At the 550, they fly off the riverside. Tad Weir had burned to the front. It's Tad Weir now drawing clear by a length. Running second, City Regal. The Lady is a Vamp up third. Over on the rails, then the Great Southern Mare, Classic Magnus in the middle. Honeydew then came on the outside, Sir Mambo, followed by Sabino. Magnificent Andy, Senorita Dorotea well back, and so's Hammermill. At the 200, Tad Weir, joined by the Lady is a Vamp. It's Tad Weir, the Lady is a Vamp, and Classic Magnus coming through. Tad Weir, the Lady is a Vamp, Classic Magnus diving at Tad Weir, and Classic Magnus got there. Classic Magnus has bloused Tad Weir, and the Lady is a Vamp, who coiled up late, flying Senorita Dorotea. Likewise, Hammermill, the widest of them, followed by Magnificent Andy, City Regal and Honeydew. Sir Mambo back in that group of horses in company with Sabino. Classic Magnus, Keshore Duran takes out race 7. For Albany trainer Pete Weston, Classic Magnus has delivered. The second win from the Great Southern this afternoon. The mare that makes the trip here off some very good Albany form, and she's got the job done. Enjoyed a perfect trip. Tad Weir tackled by the Ladies of Vamp, who then just started to really fray up late. And this is where Classic Magnus, who'd enjoyed a great run behind them, was able to dive through, and she was strong at the finish. Number 1, Classic Magnus first, by Magnus from Classic Chevron for Mrs. C. Hopkins, trained by Pete Weston. Does a fabulous job with his small team in the Great Southern, Pete, and always competitive when they come to town. Kesh Duran in the saddle, beats 2 Tad Weir. It's another minor placing for the Written Tycoon gelding from Zamzam, Brandon Louis for Chris and Michael Gangemi. 8, the Lady is a Vamp. 3rd by I'm All the Talk from Vampy Lass, Lulu Ciani, Holly Watson. And 4th, number 6, Sir Mambo, Brad Rawilla. Ahead a short neck are the margins, ahead by a short neck. And the time's 58.52 for the 1,000. She's now won 8 times from 31. Classic Magnus. And she's been a really good little money spinner for Pete Weston down there in Albany. Hammermill charging to the line, and so did Senorita Dorotea, the target of good support. They were both back, but they both attacked the line hard, and they did get home in 34.41. So plenty to follow there with Senorita Dorotea.
Something else is on your mind, looking past all that shines. Now the tears are running too. All those things are nice,